And on the end of the phone lines, we should have TT. How you doing, T?
I'm good,
You
man.
good?
How you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm blessed of God, as I like to say. Believe in what I say as well. I am blessed of God. T, it's good to have you on the breakfast show today. Um, we were in a bit of a dilemma because we weren't sure exactly until this point whether it was going to be IC from former member of Commission. I don't know if you remember that group,
Yeah.
and uh, Triple O, but the coin landed on TT.
Okay.
And I'm so glad that it did. So we've been playing State of Mind and Believe Without Seeing, and those are the two tracks that we've been sent so far. A little bit about yourself, really, to get us underway. Tell us everything, TT.
Yeah, man. So TT. I'm from Birmingham. I'm an artist. A little bit about me. Obviously, grew up in the church. Dad's a pastor. Music's been everything. Literally from when I was young. Obviously, had a little drum kit. I'm a drummer, so I play at my local church as well. So ever since then, music's just been a big part of my life. My mom sings, my dad produces, plays guitar and bass. So once I learned the softwares and certain things needed to make music, then I was on the way to just making my own stuff, really. Um, the journey, literally, I took music seriously probably about 2, 3 years ago when I was doing it as a duo with my cousin. So this was just general music. But then now I've started to kind of like take a back seat from it, but still doing it with a different message. Trying to spread more of a positive message to the youth and whoever listens to my music. So yeah, man, that's basically me, the journey. Well, yeah, that's me musically.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right. So those the two tracks that we've been playing, as mentioned, um, are just fantastic. So in every sense of the word, lyrically, and production wise. Now, you mentioned about your father
hmm
being a bass player and producers, etc., etc. Did Dad have a big input on those two songs, or was it left to you and your cousin?
Now the two songs were just me. So I'd say my dad had a big impact when I was younger. So I'd say he introduced me to like certain softwares at a young age, probably about 10, 11. And he just introduced me to these softwares. First it was kind of like a loop thing, and then kind of gradually developed to making my own kind of samples and stuff. So ever since then, like all the music that I try to put out is produced by myself, other than the odd couple of songs. But yeah, I try to produce everything for myself, mixing, mastering, whatever it is. I try to do.
Really, mixing and mastering as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Everything's in house, even down to the music videos. That's my equipment. Everything.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
yeah.
Let's just jump on that just for a second. So, what music videos have you done so far?
So I've got this year is State of Mind and Believe Without Seeing.
You've done those two videos. Now, I've seen those two videos and I thought to myself, wow, that's good quality.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, like, what did you use? Was it 4K cameras or what did you use?
Yeah, I've got a Sony A7 III.
Yeah.
Um, there's other upgrades obviously, but I just like that camera there. Got a couple lenses for it, and then the accessories really like stabilizers, the drone. What else you need for?
You got into all of that, flying drones, shooting with the drone,
Yeah,
stable.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Now, I got to ask you. I got to ask you because obviously I'm into film myself,
Yeah.
doing what I do. But did you like have courses or was it all self-taught? How tell us how did
Yeah.
it all roll?
You know it is. I tell everyone, but lockdown. If lockdown didn't happen, I don't know if I would be doing it.
Yeah.
You get? saying? So
I've got to admit to you, right, T, nearly, I would say over half of the people that I speak to
yeah.
were affected in such a positive way in terms of lockdown. Even myself, even what
Mm,
we're doing right now was birthed out of lockdown.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Lockdown gave so many of us, including yourself, I would say, the opportunity to do something instead of like just accepting that lockdown is like do nothing. No, lockdown is right now it's time to do something, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And for you, it was what?
For me, it was a thing of obviously me. I'm as lay aside music. I'm a personal trainer and
Yeah,
fit. I'd say fitness influencer. So obviously gyms were closed, so I had to find a way of kind of still keeping fit. So me and my friends, we went to the park and we're doing local workouts. And then bearing in this time now, I've got another camera, a Lumix G7, I believe. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just bring it along for the ride, record some bits, and see what happens in it. You know what I mean? And then from that, then you know what I'm saying. It's kind of sprouted this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
so
it
one
was,
thing just led to another, really.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
so even though you brought along the camera, that camera being brought along led you to learn certain skills and crafts into how you're going to go about developing your video.
yeah.
Was there like a storyboard approach to it? How did you go about like putting together State of Mind?
State of mind. State of mind was just a last minute thing. So it was a thing of, okay, I think I picked up my sister from school because she had a half day, and I said to her, "Oh, do you wanna record?" She was like, "Yeah." And then we went to the park, local park, recorded. That's it, really. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing,
Like,
absolutely amazing.
yeah,
And writing, when it came to writing State of Mind, tell us the whole scenario behind that.
state of mind. I'll probably say with that song there, it was kind of a thing where everything there's a lot of things going on in the world, and you're led to believe one thing, you're led to believe another thing, you're led to believe so many things, and I'm thinking there's so many people that are led astray from all these false teachings and blah blah blah. But then I'm sat down and I'm like, you know what, like I'm I'm cool. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm cool, and I'm thinking why, and then I just thought, yeah, because of faith in it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other way, then no other reason why I feel this way, cool and blessed, even through struggles, other than faith. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's that was the mindset behind that song.
Absolutely brilliant. I love the way you put your lyrics together. I thought it was well crafted, and I just thought to myself, you know what? When I get a chance to speak to you, I must congratulate you on that because um, not only do you manage to get across what the essence of the song is about, musically, it's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I must commend you on being able to put all the elements together.
Mm.
Considering when you say you've only been taking this serious now for about 2, 3 years, right? Is that right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the hookup between yourself and your cousin, right? Your cousin's name is Ralph.
Yeah, rough, rough.
Raf.
Yeah,
Raf. And he's your bona fide cousin. So
yeah,
what
yeah.
role does he play?
At the moment, we haven't done music together, just because we parted our separate ways. We It was a thing where we wanted to kind of take a step back and
Yeah.
focus on ourselves rather than music. Because as you know, like being in the music industry, it's hard to kind of make a financial income from it.
Yeah.
If
And
if
why would you say that is? Why would you say that is? Your own personal view on that.
For me, I think particularly for me, I've had like one approach when I was with my cousin back then, where I felt like me being from Birmingham was a slight hindrance because I don't know, like at the moment, I feel like Birmingham as a scene, it's not really uplifted as much as other scenes, say for example London, say for example other areas. So I think that was one of the reasons back then. But then nowadays, obviously we've got the TikTok generation, we've got the internet, we've got everywhere, so you can spread,
Instagram. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, everything. So, and you don't know what can pop off nowadays.
So
So,
the dynamics has changed from a few years ago. It's changed quite a lot for you.
yeah, yeah, it's changed. But then at the same time, I still kind of stick by that a bit, that reason, because I've seen it, I've experienced it as well. Like being in the music industry, like I've experienced not being heard because I'm from Birmingham. Do you get what I'm saying? And
That's quite interesting, T. I must admit, what you're saying is quite interesting because you're kind of like saying, if I was in London, I'd be a lot better.
yeah,
But if I was to speak to some of the guys that are putting it together in London, IC,
mm,
Triple O, um, Dave Ellis. There's loads. Blessed Man. There's a stack. Triumph. There's a stack of artists that are in your sort of category that are from
yeah,
London.
yeah.
I'm not sure if they would say the same thing. Like it's all going well because I'm in London versus Birmingham. It is an interesting topic. What's your stance on what I just said?
I hear that, but then same way, can you name five Brum Christian artists?
No.
Like,
But
oh,
Here's the thing. Maybe I can't, but then
mm,
somebody like Zorro, DJ Zorro from
mm,
Birmingham, who
mm,
who is for me one of the champions when it comes to what I call holy hip hop. He
mm,
probably could name quite a few. Roger Moore couldn't probably name quite a few, but just because I can't, that doesn't mean that there's a string. Do you
yeah,
understand my point?
I hear that. I do hear that, but then same way, the reason, same way, I've seen a lot of artists, Christian artists and like secular artists, go to London rather than stay in Birmingham because everything's there. If you get what I'm saying, in regards to access to the industry. So
The bright lights, the big smoke, the big city.
yeah, it's kind of like the comparison. It's like the comparison of London to America. If someone goes to America, you know that okay, then cool. They're going to progress really well. Like that's the next stage. If you get what I'm saying.
Now,
But
now
yeah,
some people in America would say, not sure about that. The competition is fierce. You know how many
mm,
rappers there are all competing for that same end point?
yeah.
So it's difficult. My thing though is with regards to can this work financially in terms of streaming? How are you doing streaming wise?
Streaming wise, it's slow progress, to be honest with you. I like streaming. I like putting my, you know what it is. I'm not that type of artist to kind of say, you know what, I'm not gonna put this song on Spotify or this song on Apple Music because the teeth and you know what I'm saying. I'm not that type of artist. And it like whatever streaming, I believe if
Yeah,
you can spread music and it's positive in any way, sort of form, whether that's on Spotify, YouTube Music,
yeah,
Bandcamp, whatever it is, then just do it. But when it comes to streaming, it would be nice to have a little more from streaming in regards to the rates
yeah.
because like
And the finances, right?
yeah, yeah, because I'm sure it's like 0.00 something something, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, per team, and it's like what you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So
You're gonna have to be like I don't know, Justin Timberlake or Madonna or somebody to really make a dent
yeah,
when it comes to the financial side of it. Interesting to hear your side of it. I'm loving what you're doing, and when I say I really really love your music, It's and like for me, it's like where is TT going to go with this next? Because what's the plan? Is it an EP? Is it an album? What is the plan going forward?
I think for me at the moment it's a singles thing. I think
A singles thing.
yeah. I've thought about EPs and albums. I'd love to do an EP. Album is a thing where I'd have to take time, and at the moment I don't feel like I'll be able to do that just because I'm doing different ventures. I'm in different ventures basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
In
I understand that because
yeah,
it does take time to put together a 13 or 14 track. Best part of a year and a half maybe, and then you're
yeah.
looking at, am I going to produce it all myself? If you could work with anybody else,
Mm,
literally, like if I said to you, T, just tell me who, and I'll make it happen for you. Who would you work with? For anything, whether it's collaboration vocally or production wise, who would you work with?
mm. Um, you know what? From UK or anywhere.
Anywhere. In fact, yeah, give me UK, give me somewhere else.
Okay. UK. I'll probably say the most. It's probably gonna sound most cliche, but Governor B, he'd slap on one of the tunes.
Oh,
You know.
Governor's got plenty of experience, hasn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
he?
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So Governor would be UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and abroad, you know what it is for me. I don't really listen to like gospel rap around the US. I'm more a UK based. But if I was to do like a R&B slash rap type um song, I say
Mm. Repeat the name again for me, real quick.
Tori Kelly.
Okay, Tori Kelly. Interesting.
Mm,
Interesting. Are you a fan of hers?
yeah, big fan.
Big
Big
time fan, Tori
yeah.
Kelly. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I played one of her songs recently and I said that she hadn't been getting a lot of coverage. But yeah, Tori did something with Kurt Franklin.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a track she did with Kurt Franklin. But yeah, very interesting combination that would be, T.
yeah, yeah.
Very interesting combination. That would work nicely.
Yeah,
Mm.
I feel it
I
would.
believe so. Just recently, talking about interesting combinations, I don't know if you've heard the track with Lecrae and Tasha Cobbs Leonard. They did a track together,
Okay. Oh,
and it worked
yeah.
perfectly,
Oh man.
perfectly. But yeah, Lecrae is a bit special as well, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's special. He's one of the artists as well that I'd love to have him on a track. Definitely,
There you
definitely.
go. There you go.
It-
Okay. So
yeah,
in terms of releases, are you going to just stick with the two that we've got so far, or do you have plans to bring out another single before the year's out?
yeah. So I've got a single coming out on Friday, and
You
that's called
have?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, effectively for us tomorrow. What's it called? Tell us about it.
It's called Step Steady. So it's basically a the chorus is the chorus, the start of it is who God bless no man curse. So that's the start of it. And the song's based on literally treading carefully where you
I'm
are.
going to ask you to give us the exclusive scoop now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, so go ahead. When you're ready, in your own time. I don't have to count you off. When you're
yeah.
ready.
I got you. But yeah, man, that's
I
the
was trying to put you on the spot there, T, to reel off a part of the song.
oh now you have to wait right that one.
We have to wait for Friday. Hopefully, I won't have to wait too long. The powers of the internet. Okay, so look, so give us the title of the song again.
Step steady.
Step Steady, and the
It's
song is about.
about stepping steady, treading careful,
Being
carefully.
careful how you step, yeah, step steady.
Yeah.
Any highlights of the song? Any lyrical flow that you want to just share with us in terms of step steady?
Um, lyrically, it's based off Stepping Steady. Lyrically, it's just simple, a bop, a vibe. It's basically similar to Believe Without Seeing, that type of vibe there.
So kind of like words of wisdom. Do you sort of share some wisdom in what your term would be of stepping steady within the song?
Yeah, I would say, and I would say that the song, it shares kind of experiences as well, and kind of it talks. It's especially the second verse. I kind of go based on what I've experienced as well. If you get
Like
what I'm
what?
saying.
Like what, for instance?
So just past experiences in life,
Mm.
um, present as well, and just realizing that, okay, then cool. Like there's some situations that you just have to step steady with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
do
You can't
rush.
rush things. You
Yeah,
can't rush things, right? Especially when you're young.
yeah,
Especially when you're young, you have to learn to take your time.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody's in a hurry these days, aren't they?
yeah,
There's a
definitely.
lyric that I love in one of your songs, and when I heard it, it really did make me giggle.
Yeah.
It really did. Um, I'm sorry, but we don't sell chatty patty.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Where did that come from?
You know what it is? I've always had that lyric, yeah, and I wanted to fit it into one of the songs in it. And then I felt like I was doing that song, and I was like, yeah, that fits right
It
nicely.
fits in the pocket.
You know what I'm saying? It's a summery song, and people are going to be having parties in this weather. So you know what I'm saying? It
I'm
had to fit.
sorry, but we don't sell chatty patty. Is that with like a referral to gossiping?
Yeah, 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 man.
Some folks just love to gossip.
Yeah,
See, I really appreciate this time together with you. I am just wondering where God's going to take you with all of this. I know you do so much, so I know your total focus isn't just music. Like you said, you're a personal trainer, and I guess there's other things that you love to do as well. But man, you could go in literally any direction. You could be a video producer for other people. You can write for other people. You can produce for other people because the skills that you're showing just tells me that basically that's what it could be. So yeah, I'm just waiting in anticipation as to what God's going to be revealing to us. But yeah, in the meantime, carry on the great work that you're doing. Before you swing out, tell us about how people can reach out to you on social networks, please.
yeah, yeah. So it's on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. If you type in known as TT underscore in everything, then you should be able to access everything. On Spotify, it's TT as well, just double T. And everything else, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. That's known as TT underscore. If you just type
Known
that
as
in, you
TT underscore.
yeah,
And your music can be accessed on all the usual platforms.
yeah, everything,
Do you
everything.
have a website as well, or are you just sticking with the socials?
Nah, just the socials at the moment.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much, T. I
Oh,
really do appreciate you. I really do.
thank you for having me.
Okay. All right. Stay where you are. All right. So there you go. My guest on the show today. Thank you for, taking the time to sort of like stick with it because, yeah, we did leave it till the last second. But yeah, thank you so much for doing that. And hopefully, T's going to give me an exclusive into that new single. You just don't know, do you? back to the back to the music, as they say.